What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time starting by the channel, hit the subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support, guys. Listen, this story first aired last Monday, and they had got lost in my archives of me getting behind in some of my work, so I do apologize. But some new details have come out in this story I'm about to tell you. This story is out of Las Vegas, Nevada. Shout out Las Vegas. You know how I do. And it's about a murder-suicide that happened, in which two children, a woman, and a guy who was the shooter took the lives of the three children and subsequently his own life. Now, more details have come out about this. When it was first shown, they just named the people that were in it. But I want to talk mainly about this guy right here. This is the shooter, and his name is Marvin Patterson, and he's age 42, out of Las Vegas. Prior to this man taking the lives of these three people, guys, hear me on this. He had got out of jail and was on house arrest for numerous charges, mainly sex crimes against children. Or a child. I'm going to play you this video, and I'm going to come back and talk about it. Check it out.
We are learning more about the man at the center of a murder-suicide at the Centennial Hills apartment complex on Monday. According to court documents, 42-year-old Marvin Patterson was facing several felony sex crimes. Our Jaewon Jung explains why he wasn't kept in jail.
Police say 42-year-old Marvin Patterson killed himself and three others, including two children, in a shooting at a Centennial Hills apartment complex on Monday.
Right now we have one adult male deceased, an adult female deceased, two juveniles deceased, and one juvenile at UMC Hospital clinging to life.
Court documents reveal Patterson was facing several felony charges in Clark County, including sexual assault against a child under 16 and lewdness with a child under 14. He was scheduled to go to trial next April. Last October, Patterson's bail was set at $100,000 for the charges he was facing. But just 2 months later in December, a Clark County judge lowered his bail to only $10,000, agreeing with his defense team Patterson would not skip bail and needed to help support his family. Patterson then posted bond and was placed on house arrest.
I think that the court system failed. I think that the prosecutors could have done more under these circumstances. I think that the guardian or whoever brought those children over to the defendant's home failed these children as well.
Former Clark County District Attorney David Roger believes more should have been done to keep Patterson in custody, given the severity of the crimes he was accused of.
This case is truly a tragedy, and there are a lot of people who have a shared responsibility in what happened here.
Metro Police confirmed Patterson was under house arrest at the apartment where the shooting occurred. A former attorney for Patterson told Channel 13 while Patterson's wife and children lived separately, he believes she brought them to his home because she had been evicted from hers. The Clark County Coroner's Office identified the murdered victims as 34-year-old Shanara Patterson, 14-year-old Keziah Cohn, and 6-year-old Jamira Patterson. I'm Jaewon Jung reporting.
All right, guys. This story aired last week, like I said, right? When this story aired, I would like to say, first and foremost, my heart goes out to the victims of this tragedy. Suicide is one of the highest, it's at its highest time around the holidays. And I don't know what makes people do this. I mean, a lot of stuff compiles on them. And I think this is the case with this man right here. What's his name? Marvin Ray Patterson. Got out of jail. You know, regardless of the, them lowering bond or not, got out of jail. People vouch for him. Hey, he got to take care of his family. Court did him a solid. He got out. I think things wasn't what he thought they was going to be. He got a pending court case, a bad charges at that. Lost his job, got out, tried to find another job, Sometimes it don't line up with the timing. They're saying they think the motive was this. Day before he did all this stuff, he texted his brother and said, hey, I'm getting my car repossessed and I'm also getting evicted. Same situation he was trying to get out of jail for, to help take care of his stepson, 2 daughters, and the baby mom or wife. I don't know. Where's his stepson? So that got to be his wife. Got out, pressure built. Guess it was too much for him. My thing is this. Understand you're being upset. You could have drove somewhere and did that to yourself. You took people with you. And, you know, one of the things with this story that, you know, really had me thinking, they showed the family members and they said good things about him. And I think, honestly, the way they said it, I didn't see no lying in him. He did something crazy. Let's point that out right now. But still, people that do crazy stuff are still loved by people that don't understand why they do say crazy stuff. So my heart goes out to them too. But I'm gonna tell you something. Let's go over these crimes. 5 counts of lewdness with a child under the age of 14. 2 counts of assault with a minor under the age of 16. 1 count of lewdness with a child under the age of 16. 1 count of first-degree kidnapping. Those are serious charges. I don't know if they were included with this because the news article, if you was listening real closely, it said, well, the children were back around him. I'm like, okay, well, is them the children he touched or they were other children? See what I'm saying? Sometimes the news be having stuff confused, so I don't really want to speak on that. My bottom line is this. We'll say he did this outside of the home. Even if you did, you had children in the home that was close to the age of somebody that you sexually assaulted. For that, no respect. Ain't nothing you could say to make that sound feasible or make me understand why you did it. That's one of them when you ask somebody a question, hey man, why you do that mess? Man, I don't even know. It gotta be I don't know. There's no way you can feasibly tell me in your head how that made sense to touch somebody around the same age as children that you're supposed to raise. Thus, victimizing said kid and causing problems in the household. See, one of the things about when children are touched at a young age, it messes up their mind and it really tears at their self-worth. That's why, and I don't mean to be graphic, a lot of women, when they go through situations where they're sexually assaulted or violated, they go in the house and they scrub themselves because it makes them feel a certain way. Now, children might go through a thing where they feel as though they have no sense of worth or they need validation because they don't understand why somebody would treat them like that. All in all, he contributed to that with somebody else's kid and a rebuilding process and other negative thoughts that parents might have being around, leaving their children unattended with him, or just feeling though they didn't protect their children and he failed their children. Should he have been let out? Hell no. And the system messed up. Let's convince the court he has to go out there and take care of his family. He had to do that before he did what he did too, and it didn't stop him. So why is that a priority now? I think if he was left in there, this would have never had happened. He wouldn't have had to worry about his rent and all of that stuff. And even if he got his car repossessed and all of that while he was in jail, he would have never offed himself. Because of the present situation was allowed to pile up on him and, you know, add weight to his back out here, trying to struggle and get himself right again after doing something heinous that he shouldn't have did in the first place. So how can I feel anything for him? But I do feel for the victims of the families. And I feel for the family of this guy because obviously he was loved by somebody. So, I mean, they didn't do the crime. I'm not going to attack them. all in all, man, I just want to talk about this. I mean, them some beautiful people. They ain't deserve that. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. See you in the next video. Take care.